It is very important to know the signs and symptoms and risk factors as well for colon cancer. And here with more information is Dr. Alyssa Bomgaars and Dr. Darshil Shah with Ironwood Cancer and Research Centers. Good to see both of you.
Good to see you,
Good to
Brandon.
see you.
So, Dr. Shah, when it comes to colon cancer, how common is this?
So colon cancer, Brandon, is very common, second most common cancer in the United States, and in terms of death, like in men and women. And about 140,000 new cases will be diagnosed each year, and there will be 50,000 deaths from colon cancer. And the thing is, it's the most preventable cancer, so there's a lot we can do to prevent cancer deaths. And there are about 1.4 million people living with colon cancer or their survivor in the United States. It's a big issue.
Wow, so it's really important to know the details of it and really be aware of it. So Dr. Bomgaars, what are the risk factors for colon cancer?
So with colon cancer, there are two main types of risk factors. One is hereditary and one is environmental. With hereditary, there are familial syndromes wherein the risk of colon cancer is so high that some of them need to have a colonoscopy at age 20.
Wow.
And there are some which, if you have a family member that has colon cancer, especially a first-degree relative, it probably would be good to get screened 10 years before their first diagnosis of colon cancer. And so that's why it's important to know if you have a family history. The other risk factors are diet. So any diet that has high fat and low fiber is not good. So increase the fruits and vegetables in the diet, as well as exercise helps. So sedentary lifestyle is increase the risk for colon cancer, as well as alcohol and smoking. So mainly if you are eating healthy, exercising, that will lower your risk.
Okay, and Dr. Shah, when it comes to colon cancer, what are the screening options for this?
So the screening for colon cancer, gold standard is colonoscopy. And unfortunately, 1/3 of individuals who are recommended screening, they are not being tested. So we typically recommend screening to be started at the age of 50 or even as soon as 45 until the age 75. And the gold standard would be colonoscopy, which is a fairly straightforward procedure. It's quickly done, and once you get it done, you don't need another one for the next 10 years if it's clean. There are some other non-invasive or home-based screening options too, like stool-based DNA testing, stool-based FIT testing is an immunohistochemical test. So there are a lot of options.
Yeah, we see the commercials of the ones that they ship to your house and you can ship it back, so it's good that they're making it easier for people. Dr. Bomgaars, what are the signs and symptoms and how can this be treated?
So unfortunately, a lot of times there are no signs and symptoms. So a person can feel quite normal, which is why a colonoscopy is so important. However, there are certain signs and symptoms to look for, such as change in stool caliber, so change in bowel habits, more constipation or sometimes more diarrhea, blood in their stools, change in the shape of the stool. The other possibilities are abdominal pain, fatigue because they get blood loss from anemias and iron deficiency. So those are the main signs and symptoms.
Okay. Well, thank you both so much for joining us and sharing the information on this. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Brandon.
And to learn more about Ironwood Cancer and Research Center, you can visit their website, ironwoodcrc.com, or call the number on your screen.